Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are live. I am Lady Info coming to you with some info. And tonight I have a special guest. As usual, my co host. She's more than a special guest. She's my co host. I'll let her introduce herself.
Hello, everybody. My name is Miss Diva.
All right, Miss Diva, you ready to get this show on the road?
Ready to get the show on the road.
All right. So we're just give it a couple of minutes, see who's gonna come in. Let's let people come on in here, get this updates about our two girls. Our two girls, see what they've been up to. We got Ray Shonda, and LaShondra. Hey, Lynette.
Hey, Lynette.
How are you? We're just trying to get this party started. Waiting on a couple of more people, but you know how we do. We'll get it started by ourselves. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. That's good to hear. So we'll get started in about 4 minutes. And I will let's see. If anybody wants to come up, let me know. If you want to give your take on this situation, let me know. And I can definitely give you the link and we'll bring you up. So we
Yes,
got
Lynette. We are happy too. We are happy too. And I'm happy that it's been a year and we're moving on from this story. That story is that book has been closed and put into the vault. It is a
yes,
done
it has.
deal. So I don't even know why, you know, we still talk, people are still talking about it today. We already had it in our mind that that book was going to be closed once we hit that 1 year mark, and it hit the 1 year mark, and that book is closed. There's a new chapter, a new book being written, and we
Mhm.
just going to see how it play out. We done with that. It was
Yep,
a
he
long drawn out journey, a bunch of lies, deceit, fraud, and as they saying now, a bunch of bullying. But it seemed like they only said it was bullying from the other side, but it was not. That's not true. The bullying is on that side. So we good. We moving on.
yeah, after that year mark, we celebrated that anniversary, posted an anniversary video, and
And
it's
he is all
moving on.
smiles. And he is all smiles. Hey, don't be worried.
What's that? We're moving on up to the east side.
I'm looking forward to his.
I
I'm
can-
looking forward to seeing what's going to happen next for him.
yeah, me too.
I look at it
Me
like
too.
this. I got a son too, and I will do everything in my power to protect my son from anybody and everybody. So we're just gonna keep it 100. I just
Yeah.
like his smile. He's been smiling so much lately, and he was unbothered, and they could not break him.
Yeah, on a sad note, I have a friend, and this is true story. Her son was killed over the weekend by a female. By a female. They had been in a toxic relationship for about 4 years. And then they were living together. You know, they're about 25 years old. and she put him out of the house, and he was just going back to the house to get his Xbox and his clothes. And he went to the door, knocked on the door, was like, I just want my stuff. She opened up the door and just shot him in the stomach, killed him.
Mm.
So that was that's yeah, so we're dealing with that. Funeral will be soon. So I told her, the mom, we really should get together and start some type of organization for this type of thing because it's more common than we know. He didn't make it out. He didn't make it out.
And
So that
sometimes you can't help who you love, but you got to love yourself more to walk away.
he's spicy.
Got to love yourself more to walk away. And that's just
Yeah,
how it is.
yeah, absolutely. So what do you guys think? Do you guys trust your pastors 100%? Without, we're not gonna really like dig deep into religion or anything like that. We don't want to talk about religion, but just in general, do you trust your pastor? Thanks, spicy. Do you guys trust your pastor? Do you side eye them? You do whatever they tell you to do? You trust them with your money? Inquiry minds want to know. No problems. Thanks, Lynette. I will definitely let her know that she have received condolences. Am I still here, Miss D?
You are still here.
Okay, awesome. They are a man or a woman first. Yeah, that's right. All right, so we want to get into today's topic, and we want to, I don't know how many of you were here for part one of the Rayshonda and LaShondra story. They are LGBTQ married couple, and just recently there's been some information that came out that the minister, which is LaShondra, may be a fraud. And the reason people think she may be a fraud because LaShondra is a pastor and Ray Shonda. All right, so Ray Shonda was giving her money, as well as Ray Shonda's friends was giving her money to pay the bills, and they had the expectation that the bills were getting paid, but come to find out, the bills were not getting paid, and they are being evicted from a house that they lived in. Ray Shonda came home one day and she found the eviction notice on the door. So the pastor, which is LaShondra, I'm going to call her Minister LaShondra. Minister LaShondra was responsible for paying the bills, and Ray Shonda trusted her fully as being her wife. So she never expected anything to happen with the money. And in the past, Ray Shonda has been homeless. So Minister LaShondra put Rayshonda in a situation again that she's may end up homeless again. However, Rayshonda is a six-figure social media influencer. So she has money, but just the bills were not getting paid. Want to add anything, Miss Steven?
No, just it's a wild story. Um, even though we don't want to talk about that old book, it kind of reminds you of how things played out a little bit in the beginning of that old book. So let's get into it. It was
No.
eviction of the home.
Yeah, the home, not the church. All right, so let's talk about some updates here. So let's see what Ray Shonda has been up to. Right, here we go.
Afternoon. This is going to be my last video on any of this. We got to get back to our regular scheduled content because I still have a lot of living to do. This will not consume me, okay? But I want to say several things. Number one, for those that are like, this is messy. Why would she bring it to the internet? Whoop, 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 blah, blah, blah. Here's the thing. I am very aware that this can be convoluted, things can be stretched and changed no matter what I say. Okay? But it's the fact that I had to release it. Okay? I had to get it off of me. And whether you all believe me or not, it's irrelevant. Okay? This is happening to me. I'm living this. So it doesn't matter how you feel about it. Okay? Also, I would like to say this. It had to happen now. It had to be exposed now. Okay? Because where I'm going, she just couldn't go. And that's okay. Everything else that comes after this, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with burning a bridge while I'm standing on it to let somebody know that I'm not to be fucked with. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's okay. So whether you all believe me or not, whether you feel like I should have known something or not is irrelevant. Guess what? Every morning I got to wake up. Number one, realize I'm going through this. Well, let me start over. Number one, realize that my mom is dying. Okay, my mom has moderate to severe Alzheimer. Okay, I have to deal with that every day. And now this. Okay, so I don't really have a lot of room and space for any of your thoughts and feelings about how you feel about me. I'm not gonna beat myself up about what y'all feel like I should have known or saw. All I know is the apology came 2 days after I was notified that we were being evicted. 2 days it took you to say, I get it. I'm sorry. So you're not understanding how you triggered me because I had already been through homelessness over 10 years ago and I would never go back. You triggered me for him jumping in my face like you want to jump bad on me. You triggered me. Now you get it? So you can't tell me that I wasn't married to a narcissist. I was. So I don't care how y'all feel about it. This is my last post about it. We're getting back to our regular scheduled content. Bye.
So Ray Shonda brought everything to the internet loudly. She came out, went live, told everybody about the story, about the eviction, about her filing for divorce. So now, apparently, Minister Rayshonda apologized to her. So that was her reading the apology. And basically she's saying she basically don't care. She don't care. And this is gonna be her last time talking about the story. Well, that wasn't her last time talking about the story. She continued on and on about the situation. And Minister LaShandra, she has been very, very quiet. As a matter of fact, I was telling Miss Diva that she went on a sabbatical where she was just gonna shut down, be quiet, meditate, heal, and not say anything else about it. But Ray Shonda has been just out there, even though she said this was her last time talking about it. Want to add anything, Miss Steven?
So I just got a question. Why do you feel that um LaShondra went on a sabbatical versus coming on her platform and speaking out about it? Anybody in the audience have any insight on that?
No, she seemed very quiet and reserved to me. Like maybe she just want to let everything, just let her do all the talking while she just sit back and listen. I don't know. She just doesn't seem like the, even because I've been following them for a while. Um, so this is not my first time hearing of them, but of the divorce, the situation that happened. And even in the videos back in the day, she was always the more quiet, reserved one. And Ray Shonda was the more
Oh,
vocal one.
Rayshonda, she's very outspoken. You can just listen to her and tell. And you're right. Sometimes silence is golden, but when your reputation is being tarnished like that, and I have to go back to the book that we closed, it was the same exact way. So, do you nip it in the bud in the beginning so that it doesn't look so bad on you when you're trying to come out and tell your truth, or you just let it stay in the back burner, and then when you come out and you tell your truth, that you hope and pray that people believe you? And see, I think that's what happened in the old book. It took so long to come out and tell the story, so quite naturally everybody believed the person that came out first. What do y'all think? What you think? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I posted earlier that the one that comes forward first is not always, but they may be believable because they brought it out first, but they're not always the one that's telling the truth just because they
Correct.
brought it first. Yeah, I've seen couples fight and then one run down and take out a restraining order or something really, really quickly, knowing that they were in the wrong. But come to find out when they get in front of a judge, and I think that happened in the book that we closed as well. Um, the very vocal party ran down and did a restraining order, but when it got in front of the judge, it was dismissed because there was no evidence. So it doesn't matter how loud you are. That doesn't mean you're telling the truth.
Spicy Brown, that book is closed. We're not trying to open that book back up. We put that book in the vault. It's gone. But we can elaborate on it just a little bit. But you're right. It's definitely one of them books or one of them stories that the the loudest for some reason is the most believable, the one that's come out on the internet first or talk about it first is the most believable, but that is not always true. And we learned that. We learned that.
Yeah, we did. All right, so let me move to the next update.
Class is going to be quick. I just want to get on here because a lot of you all are not understanding when I said that I'm okay with burning a bridge.
Oh, I just want to add real quick. She said this is going to be my last time talking about it. After the last video, she's this is going to be my last time talking about it. And after this, I'm done. But
We
yet,
heard that before as well.
here we are. Okay.
while I'm standing on it. I said it because I'm fully aware that by exposing what I have been through, that I'm going to receive backlash. I'm going to get burned a little bit too. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with setting a bridge on fire because I can swim. I'm okay with setting a bridge on fire while I'm on it because I can handle that. I can take that. I have been online for a very long time. And I understand that the need for you all to defend me or explain to other people what I meant and what I said, it is totally unnecessary. As a matter of fact, I was fully prepared to be the villain. I was going to let you all think whatever you wanted to think. Oh, she lost weight and this is what happened. Had no idea. You have no idea. Okay. But I made the decision to do what I needed to do. Okay. And if I am collateral damage from it, so be it. It is so that it won't happen to another person ever again. It is for me to help somebody. Hey, pay attention. Okay? That's what I mean when I say I'm okay with setting a bridge on fire while I'm on it. I can handle it. And what's not really clicking for many of you is that as soon as I found out, I filed. The problem is a lot of y'all stay. Now, I played a fool, but as soon as I found out that I was a fool, my foolish ass got up out of there. Okay?
Yes, she got money, so she feel as though, hey, I'm a rich, itch. But you're getting evicted. So, with that being said, even if she had the money, the owner wants them gone. So, what does that tell you? If the owner want them out of the house, remember they renting. So, no matter if she has the money to pay whatever they owe, the owner does no longer want them there or no longer want her there because the other one is gone. So, what do you think that's about? Do you think there's a lot of fighting going on or reporting going on? Because we haven't heard anything besides her saying that she didn't pay the rent. They were getting evicted.
Mhm. I think they probably been late a lot, a lot before, and the owner may have, because it's time consuming starting an eviction process. I've been a landlord, and it's time consuming. You got to go to the court, and then you got to pay. You have to actually pay for the eviction, and then you just got to wait on them to answer. So it's very time consuming. You got to take time out your day to even do the eviction process. So I believe the landlord was just sick and tired of them.
So do you believe that they could have did something to save their marriage? Do you think
Mm-mm.
anything would have saved their marriage? Or do you believe that Ray Chandra just want to get out the marriage period because she's ready to get out there?
I think she just wanted out because she made a statement that I'm okay with this. Whatever backlash I get, I'm okay with it because she just couldn't go with me. As soon as this happened, I filed immediately. I mean, she didn't give it any time to sit down and talk to her wife about what's going on. She just said she can't go with me. As soon as it happened, I was out. So I know I don't think it could have been saved. When someone gets it in their head that that's the end, then that's the end, no matter what you do.
Okay. Yeah. Well, communication is definitely the key to keeping a marriage together. So, with lack of communication, you're never going to be able to do, have a marriage. So, I can believe that. I still think that if Ray Chandra, LaShondra, didn't pay the rent or the mortgage or whatever, what was it? I'm still I still want to know what was the reason behind not paying the mortgage or paying the rent, and I want to know why did she have to borrow money from Ray Ray Chandra's friends, and why Ray Chandra friends didn't let her know that her spouse was borrowing money from them. I'm still at that point because there's no way that my husband could borrow money from any of my friends without me knowing.
Yeah, that is suspicious. That is suspicious. No one told her. So let me share my screen because okay, we heard her say this is gonna be my last time talking about it. So I just want to show you guys what she's been up to. Share my screen. Okay, this is Ray Shonda. So I'm gonna show her TikTok here. So although she said this was gonna be it for her, if you look, this was the video right here. No, right here. She said this was gonna be her last time talking about it. But then she came back here, and this is the video we just seen. And then she came back here. So this is her content. There's no way she's gonna just be quiet because this is how she's making her money. So look at this, 1 million views. So she is not gonna be quiet at all. So let me see if I can hear this. Can you hear this, Miss Diva?
Now I've seen the comment.
Yes,
Can you?
it's
Okay.
low,
Oh.
but I
Now
can
I've
hear it.
comments, and I feel you all on that. That somebody should have somebody to love them regardless, love them no matter what, love them through thick and thin, love them through repeated offenses, and those people would be your parents, your mom or your dad. That would not be me or your children. Okay, mom, dad, grandparents, your children. They can do that. My love comes with conditions, honey. So, no, I won't be loving you through foolishness. Okay. And as soon as I find out the foolishness, I will vacate the area. I'm not a ride or die anything. Okay. I need to know where we're going. And more specifically, I'm not dying. Okay. Jesus already did that for us. What I look like trying to do his job. I need you all to stop drinking the Kool Aid and understand that not everybody is going to love you past your flaws. Okay? Take that up with your parents.
Okay,
Amen.
yes, she told y'all.
You all
Hold
on
on,
that.
let me.
Somebody to love them regardless in the comments. And
That is funny, Miss. Look, I need to call her Miss Diva. Do you see?
She
Did you see
said,
how
"Take
she
it
put
up with
on?
your parents."
She said her love has conditions on it. She said the only person that's gonna love you like that with no conditions is your mammy, not me. Oh wow, she is something else.
So you think Luke really Kentucky? Definitely need to find out because she don't put me in
Oh, you
mind.
think?
She has a boutique and
Yeah, she definitely has a boutique. Let me see if it shows on here. Let me come back over here and see
okay.
if it shows on here
Yeah,
where
I'm with
she.
you a little bit on that. That other story drained me. So I didn't want to see another story like this. But then Will and Jada decide to come out. So I'm like, what is going on? Like everybody going through the change or something? So everybody going through the change because they cutting up right about now.
Yeah, this is basically free publicity advertising for her. Look at this. A million views on this. And look at this now. She was having an event. How ironic. Right before you come out with all this, now you got an event that you advertising. Let's see what she's talking about.
Houston, your girl
Oh,
has
you
landed. Oh, yes. Okay. So I just got to my hotel. Absolutely amazing. But I want to say this. This is my second time in my life in Houston, my first time being able to enjoy at least a little bit of Houston. So I can't wait. Now, tomorrow, I can't wait to see you all at the Hush Chat event. We're going over all things LGBTQIA. Also, we're doing voter registration and we're discussing politics, but that's tomorrow. Tonight, your girl has to find her something to get into. Okay. And I'm super excited about it. Also to the studs and stems in my inbox, honey, it's too early. Okay. And to the baby ones, honey, I'm 42. I'm not babysitting anybody. Okay. But I will be out in these streets. That's where you can find me for at least the next 48 months. Okay. Until I feel like talking to somebody. But right now, if you all see me out tonight, please say what's up. I'm never too ill to say hello. I promise. Okay. I'm super excited and I can't wait to see you all tomorrow. Bye.
So you just went through a devastating situation. You came home, found a note on your door. You're in the middle of a divorce.
She said, find me.
Wow.
Woo! I'm telling you this,
She said,
I'm
oh
not
yeah,
gonna open that book. I'm
right.
not
She
gonna open
finished
that
for the
book. Nope.
streets.
Mm-mm. We leaving that book closed, but I'm telling you, every time I turn around, I feel like somebody is trying to make us open that book back up, but we're not gonna do it. We're not
Not
gonna
at
do it,
all.
but it
Not at
reminds you
all.
so
Not at
much
all.
of.
Let's see.
She said
Okay,
she
so
for the streets now.
look at her getting a
Well,
facial. Okay, look.
at least she ain't say I got a big stepper.
I don't know now.
She ain't say
She
that
she
yet now.
she was out in them streets. She was out in them streets.
I got a big stepper. How about that? So we're gonna
Okay.
leave it at that. She said give her some months. So she said, what she say, 48 months? Or did she say
Yeah, she said she gonna be
so?
out in them streets
She
for
said she's gonna
48
be out
months.
in the streets for 48 months. She don't want no baby. She ain't looking for no baby. She just gonna be in them streets. So at least she giving herself time, a little bit time to heal in the process of having fun. So she letting all whoever know that it's no need of y'all trying to get with me because I'm going through a healing process and my healing it's going to take 48 months, not 4 months. Okay. So don't see me in these streets and think that I'm ready. Just say hi, and I will say hi back.
All I can say to that, that's what they all say. And that's the only thing I'm gonna say
Hey.
on that. That's what they all say. I'm
Well, I
healing.
gotta give her the
I don't.
look. You always gotta give people the benefit of the doubt. So I'm
Okay,
gonna give
yeah.
her the
Let's. Yeah,
benefit of
you're
the
right.
doubt.
You're right. You're
We're
right.
gonna
You're
check
right.
her
I
out.
was wrong.
We're gonna
I
check her
was
out
wrong.
in a month and see what
Uh-huh.
see if she in love again.
Okay, let's see this. What she's talking about.
I know. I know. Y'all want me to be absolutely devastated. Y'all want me sliding down the wall, throwing up. Huh? I know. I know y'all mad at me for bringing it to the internet. But did you get scammed? Huh? Did you marry somebody that was a complete stranger? Huh? Did you pay somebody's tuition? No. So you don't get to tell me how I handle my situation. Feel like I didn't think about her son while posting this on the internet, and you're absolutely incorrect. I did think about him. Okay. But guess what? She didn't think about him, which set all of this off. So I'm confused as to why y'all mad at me. I didn't do this. Oh, you can't love someone and then blast them on the internet. Honey, all of it was fake. Okay? So when y'all asking me, did I love her? Do I love her, honey? I don't feel no type of way. I am
Mm.
numb. And I absolutely believe that it was all a long con. I don't believe she loved or cared about me. So I don't feel no type of way about that. There are those, oh, she's a scammer too. She had her hands in it too. She knew. What should I have known? Quickly. Tell me when and what should I have known? Huh? There is a lady that I talked to that they've been together over 10 years. She doesn't even know how much her mortgage is. Why? Because her husband pays her mortgage. She pays the utilities and he pays the mortgage. You all are acting like I was given a reason not to trust. When I found out is when I left. Okay? What happened to make me say anything in the first place? Again, I wasn't going to say anything. But see, what you're not going to do is talk about me under the guise of scripture. Okay? If you go back and watch her videos, she was coming for me. Okay? Don't act like y'all don't know. And you're not going to come for me unless I send for you. And since she sent for me, this is how this is ending. So again, I don't feel any type of way about what I did or how I did it because nobody else will get scammed. Now, the house that we moved out of before moving into this house, 2 weeks after my surgery, I was told the owner had cancer, his children were selling his property, and we had 30 days to move. Okay? Do I believe it now? Absolutely not. Did I believe it then? Yes. Because why wouldn't I? I had no reason not to. He was an older gentleman and he was looking kind of frail. What am I supposed to deduce from that? I didn't know. As far as the dining room table goes, as soon as I found out about that, yes, I left in anger because why lie? We can afford a dining room table. For y'all saying, oh, didn't you tell her mom thank you? I absolutely did. At the beginning of 2021, before the table was quote unquote delivered. And then you all are asking, well, where were you when the table? Don't y'all know that I work? I am like, the questions are so asinine, it's ridiculous. Now, her response was that the table was taking too long, and so she just got a table. And I asked them, why lie to me? And she said she don't know. So I said, if you lie to me again, I'm leaving. That was in December of 2021. I did what I said I was going to do. So then you all say, well, Rashonda, it's partly your fault because you were paying the rent on the 15th. When I moved in and said when my accounts payable, when I'm paying the rent, it's on the 15th, and they said, okay, as long as you pay your late fees with it, how is it my fault that it still didn't get paid on the 15th when I sent money? You all wanted to be my fault so bad. The problem is the 3 NSF charges. The problem is it not being paid on the 15th, but the 20th, the 21st, the 22nd, bounce checks. Calm down. My monthly bills are way more than hers. I have 2 children in college. Do you think they qualify for anything? Who do you think is paying for what? And her tuition. Yes, I was foolish enough to help my wife pay for her tuition. You see how that sounds? Why wouldn't I if I have the means to do so? This is what I'm saying. You all are acting like I was supposed to know something when, though. That's what I'm saying. All I'm doing is living my life and helping the people that I love. Y'all want me to be the bad guy so bad, right? No, I had not talked to her ex-wife. Yes, many people only go on what the person is telling them about their ex. How was I supposed to know? Please let me know. Now, as far as my friends and the churches go, they have nothing to do with this. They did what they were supposed to do. Y'all need to leave that alone, okay? I'm not sure why y'all want me to be the bad guy so bad. I had to be involved. I had to have known. When the money ran out, I left. Money ain't ran out over here. So I'm not sure where that comes from. My brother didn't tell me that he was cash apping rent until I told him what was going on. Prior to that, how was I supposed to know? That's 2 adults handling their own business. I'm not in that. Y'all want me to be a part of this so bad. Why? But again, you all want me to be the bad guy so bad. You want me to have some kind of involvement in this. And I do not. Okay? So, for the last time, what was I supposed to know? You let me know. I know. I know. Y'all want me to be absolutely devastated. Y'all
She just ready to be in the streets, y'all. That's what
That's
I'm
what it
thinking.
sounds like. That's what it's
She just
screaming.
like, you know, she said that she lied to her before. If she ever lied again, she will leave her. And so she's saying she lied again. So that's it. She has nothing for her. How do you have nothing for her if you ever loved her? You just don't lose love overnight. So she was ready for her to leave or ready for her to do something so she can have a reason to leave. That's what I'm getting out of it. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm getting out of it. That,
Yeah.
the time was done. She was ready and she had to have a reason. She didn't just want to leave her high and dry for no reason at all. So she found her reason. That was it. So she definitely checked out the marriage a while ago.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what it's screaming to me. She was just looking for a reason to get out. That's what she wanted. That's what she got. So she for the streets now. So look at look at her. Let's see. Yeah, this was another event she went to. So she's just doing now all these events. So she's just living it up. Here she's out dancing. Let's see. So she's out just having a ball.
She
She's
said,
out
forget
having
all of that other stuff. I'm going to do what I got to do. And that's just how it's going to be. So, I mean, hey, what can I say? She said she was ready to be out there in them streets. So she's out there in them streets.
I'm play this last one. She's trying to calm everybody down. Remember, way back here, she said, I'm not talking about this anymore. Now look at several videos later, and she's still talking about it. Let's hear her say
I
she
know.
wanna wrap it
I
up.
know. Y'all want me to be absolutely devastated. Y'all want me sliding down the wall throwing up. Huh? I know. I know y'all mad at me for bringing it to the internet. But did you get scammed? Huh? Did you marry somebody that was a complete stranger? Huh? Did you pay somebody's tuition? No. So you don't get to tell me how I handle my situation. Feel like I didn't think about her.
I think we heard that one already. I think this was the one I was trying to play right here.
Good morning, family. Is everybody all right? Is everybody breathing? Everybody okay? Was a rough first half of October, wasn't it? Or for me, August 30th. But for y'all, are y'all okay? Can y'all breathe now? It's getting a little bit better, ain't it? Okay, day by day, we're getting back in the swing of things, right? I want to thank you all for always checking on me. But I also want to say this: when you see me out, don't hit me with the sad face. Smile, give me a hug. It's okay. I want y'all to know we did good. We didn't put our hands on nobody or nothing, right? See? It's okay. And by December, honey, we ain't gonna even, it's gonna be a memory. I want y'all to make sure that you're taking care of yourselves. Thank you for the love and support, the funniness you all have sent me to uplift my spirits, all of that. I really appreciate it. But I have to check on y'all because, man, some of y'all was fighting for y'all lives for these people that do not know me and I don't know them. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much. We're going forward, okay? Bye.
So I guess she had a Ray hive. She had a Ray hive that that was going to bat for her, going at it with people that they don't know. She don't know.
Not again. See, I'm telling you, they trying to open this story back up, but we're not going to let it get open. We're not going to let it get open. No, that book is closed. Why we got to be doing that? We're going to leave that book closed.
Let's see here. This is, look at her. She divified. She divified. There, look at her.
Houston, listen. Last night was a movie. Okay, I keep forgetting that I'm 42. I know I said the outside was closed, but that's a lie. It is very much open. Okay. Everybody talks about hot girl summer, honey, but nobody talks about hot girl fall. And I think the coolness with the hotness is chef's kiss. Okay. My liver is in recovery. Do I remember names, places, cases? I do not, nor do I care. Okay. I think I'm going to have to move to Houston. I'm going to stock up on Advil and sunglasses and just wreak havoc. Okay. I'm waiting on my mutual to bring me breakfast. I know he's slayed down in the kitchen. A.L. Bailey, you all need to check him out. I will let you know the food was slamming, and then I'm going to catch this flight back home. But, honey, Houston, I'm going to have to move. That's it. I'm going to have to move here because what is going on? Okay, staying booked, busy, and blessed.
Not booked and
It's up,
busy.
y'all.
She's booked and busy. Look at her. She's divified. Did she say her liver was in
Liver, that's what I
recovery?
was trying to understand. Maybe did she mean her kidney? Because what she was out drinking?
I
Well,
could
you
take
can mess
that a
with
couple of
both of
ways.
them, but you know,
Let she go
yeah.
both ways, and her liver was in. I mean,
Hey, I don't know, but you know, because she said I don't remember something. I have to rewind to hear what she said, but she said I don't remember nothing, so don't ask me. So, whew, sound like she had her hot girl fall, I
oh yeah,
guess.
she said she a hot girl. Let's see this last one. Look at.
You know what is absolutely wild to me is that
Okay, Diva.
every day for the past 6 weeks, I wake up like, what the fuck? Like every day. Every day, I'm like, did this bitch,
But you supposed
did
to be
I,
quiet
did
though.
we? Like every day.
What
It
happened
feels
to
like
being
I'm
a
in a
first
fever dream. It
lady?
feels like, ooh, like everything
That's
is
what I
falling
want to know. What
apart
do
and
they
coming
call
together at
them?
the same time. And it's wild. It's absolutely wild. And then I have to calm myself down every time I wake up. Every time I wake up, I'm like, hold on a minute. Now, I don't know when that part is going to go away, but I'm on here to encourage those that feel like that feel like every day you wake up like, what the fuck is happening? Keep going forward. Keep moving. There are tragedies happening every day, all day, here and abroad. And we wake up and go on with our life because time really does keep moving. Things really keep happening. Like, so I can't stop, but you can pause throughout the day to let people know they got you fucked up, but you can't stop. Do you understand? But every day I'm like, fuck. And then I'm back on my boss shit.
She kind of funny
She a
though.
mess. That's all I'm gonna say. She is a mess. Oh my goodness.
She says you can pause throughout the day to let people know they got you fucked up, but just, you got to keep going after that. But not every day. Not every day.
She said she on her boss shit, and y'all could just forget about it. She gonna do her regardless of what anybody say. She don't care.
She in
She's
them
about to live
streets,
her
in them
hot
streets.
all best life. She about to tear the streets
Wow.
up.
All right. So we've been listening to Ray Shonda's side of the story. So I just want to list because the minister, LaShondra, this is her. She's been quiet. She hasn't posted anything since when was this? This was 5 days ago.
I think we lost you. I think we lost you. Okay, y'all, we lost LaTruth.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh,
You
you
can't
here?
hear me? Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
you wasn't seeing my screen?
No, I didn't hear you. I was like, "Are you still there?" You
Oh,
said
okay. I
5 days
was
ago, and then you
goodness, I was
disappeared.
playing a video. I thought you
No,
guys
we
was
couldn't hear the video. We just heard you say that
okay.
the other wife posted
Yeah,
5 days
she's
ago.
been quiet. Yeah, she's been quiet for the last 5 days. So Ray Shonda has been the main one talking. So let me
But
just play another point of view. You go ahead while I get this
even
together.
while she was quiet, she was just saying she wasn't. I mean, when she was talking, she wasn't really saying anything about it. She just said, you know, forgiveness. She just was talking about forgiveness and stuff like that. She wasn't really talking about the marriage and what happened. So she haven't really said anything about it.
And if she do come forward to say something, it's a Bible verse. She's preaching when she actually comes out and actually says something. All right, so let me go ahead and end with this. We're coming up on the hour. So I want to just end it with someone else's perspective as what's going on. Because as we know, there are two sides to every story. So let's hear this perspective.
Storm.
Okay, let me start from the beginning.
All throwing up. Huh? I know y'all mad at me for bringing it to the internet. But did you get scammed? Huh? Did you marry somebody? I think that when someone gets on a social media platform and they drag their spouse and their spouse says nothing, that the spouse that is loudly talking is trying to get ahead of some type of storm. Supposedly your business is not even currently open. Allegedly, all alleged. Allegedly you went to jail for a DUI. Allegedly you went to jail for fraud as well. Allegedly you have 2 tax liens over $100,000. Allegedly you were supposed to have a kids fashion show and you did not refund those children and the parents are coming forward. So I would say that your concern should not be trying to get on social media and keep your name relevant and keep your name rolling. I would say that you need to have better business practices and that you would need to really take a step back, get off the app, and go within and do some healing. I've never seen someone angry, upset, or whatever the case may be drag their spouse in that kind of manner and then say they need to go to jail and they need to get beat up and then to say you have no feelings for this woman that you were with for 6 years and married. That's not what love looked like. That's not what love looked like. What you are going through now is called People's Court of Opinion. You came on a social media platform that you were very popular on and you told your personal business and you expected no one to talk about it or to look into both of y'all's background, because right now it's giving pot meat kettle. I'm just saying, I would think that you have bigger fish to fry than to be on social media trying to go back and forth with people you willingly told your business to. But that's ain't.
Do we have to say anything else after that?
Oh my! Like what's going on? Did she say 6 years? They've been together
Wow.
6 years. Oh my gosh!
That
Look,
sounds so
I
familiar.
promise you, we closing that book. We're not opening that book back up. We cannot. That
But
it's
did you
been a
hear but
whole
did you hear what she said though?
yes, yes. But we've been saying
Oh,
that for a long time. You can't come over
wow.
here and tell your business and then expect nobody to talk about it. You did that. So it's going to be talked about. But that other, we're going to talk about this one. But that other chapter, that other book, we closing that book. And we cannot open it back up because I can't take it no more.
Can I just play that one more time?
Play
Cause
it one more time because
all right,
Lord,
all right.
that sounds like,
I'm
whoo,
when I say
that's
she did a quick read, she did a quick read. Okay.
Y'all throwing up. Huh? I know y'all mad at me for bringing it to the internet. But did you get scammed? Huh? Did you marry somebody? I think that when someone gets on a social media platform and they drag their spouse and their spouse says nothing, that the spouse that is loudly talking is trying to get ahead of some type of storm. Supposedly, your business is not even currently open. Allegedly, all alleged. Allegedly, you went to jail for a DUI. Allegedly, you went to jail for fraud as well. Allegedly, you have 2 tax liens over $100,000. Allegedly, you were supposed to have a kids' fashion show and you did not refund those children, and the parents are coming forward. So, I would say that your concern should not be trying to get on social media and keep your name relevant and keep your name rolling. I would say that you need to have better business practices and that you would need to really take a step back, get off the app, and go within and do some healing. I've never seen someone angry, upset, or whatever the case may be drag their spouse in that kind of manner and then say they need to go to jail and they need to get beat up, and then to say you have no feelings for this woman that you were with for 6 years and married. That's not what love looked like. That's not what love looked like. What you are going through now is called people's court of opinion. You came on a social media platform that you were very popular on, and you told your personal business, and you expected no one to talk about it or to look into both of y'all's background, because right now it's giving pot meet kettle. I'm just saying, I would think that you had bigger fish to fry than to be on social media trying to go back and forth told your business to. But that's ain't.
Thanks for letting me play that again. I just needed to hear that one more time. You brought your business to the internet and then you get mad. What did she call it? The people's court of opinion?
opinion. She said the people's court of opinion. Whew.
Wow. I can't. I
What
cannot.
was she needed to do that read to somebody else because that ooh, mm, that one was straight to the point. That was straight to the point. Yes, it
Straight
was.
to the point. Straight to the point.
She told it exactly like it was, and she was not playing. She said, "Hey, you did this. We didn't even ask for it. You came on here and you told your business, and you expect people just to just let it go and not say anything. No, that's not how social media works.
Right. Then she's been saying, I'm going to be quiet. I'm not saying anything else. But this is a money maker for her right now, obviously. This is a money maker for her, and this is how she's going to make her money. Period.
Yeah, she's gonna have to talk about it. She's gonna have to talk about it, unless she's gonna show us her hot fall, her hot girl fall.
Oh, yeah, she is. Trust and believe. She's probably about to party again tomorrow. she's she's out
Right,
there.
Queen Dree. That's why I told you come and listen to this part because I needed you to hear that. I mean, we closed that book and we don't want to open it back up, but we definitely needed you to hear that one. Yeah,
Yeah, they are not going, even though it's so similar, they are not going to pull us back into that story. But we can just look at the similarities and just say, mm, mm, mm. That sounds so familiar.
Yes, social media. Mm. I understand people want to sell their soul for a buck, but sometimes you just gotta just leave it alone. Let it be. Let it play out how it play out. Because this social media is oof. Whew, I don't know. I just don't feel like going through this saga again. And we definitely not staying on it for another year. We
Oh
gonna end this
no.
thing. We're not doing this for another year. But we will talk about it because we gotta hear the other side of the story. Hopefully the other
Yeah,
side will come
I
out.
wish she was just come on out. Ray Lashandra need to just come on out and tell because there's definitely more to it than did you hear her say it about all the frauds that she's got tax
Yeah.
liens and what's up with the I don't know if we should table this for another day, but what's up with the fake what did she call it? What she said she was supposed to have a children's modeling show?
Yes, that never
What's up
happened.
with the fake scams? What's up with that?
They cousins. They cousins.
Ooh, and then she got these people money. They want their money back.
Might took
Now,
a chapter out of somebody's book. Because I'm telling you, this story sounds so familiar. It sounds so
well, we do
familiar.
know that well, I know that the you get what do you call it? Like tax credits or tax
Hmm.
write-offs or some when you do giveaways. I guess
Yes.
the IRS don't know that they're fake giveaways, but I think if you just put it down, it becomes
Yeah,
cheap.
you normally only have to show a receipt if it's over a certain amount of money, dollars. You have to
Uh-huh.
show a receipt because I do a lot of donations and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Um I do it at least 5 times a year. I donate,
Mhm.
I do lupus and cancer and
Mhm.
MS. I do a lot of different, military. So you only have to show a tax, I
Afternoon.
mean a form, once you go over a certain amount. So like with me, when I do my lupus,
Mhm.
I can't if I go over $10,000. If I say I donated $10,000, then they need to see a form. And what lupus does is they give you a form and you put in the money yourself. Which once upon a time they didn't do that, but now they just leave it
Mm.
at your door and you just put it in. So if I say I gave away 9,999 worth of stuff, I can write it off on my taxes, which I give away way more than that. I mean, when I do lupus, I give away way more than that because I am a I need I really need therapy on shopping. I'm addicted to
Okay.
shopping. And I
Like I
have
need
stuff
to
in the
come in
bag.
your closet, yo. I
Oh,
need to
you
come
can.
to your closet.
Yes, 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 yes. I'm addicted to shopping, and a lot of stuff I don't even wear. I just get it because um, I see it and I want it, but I don't wear it. And now that I mean, I've been working from home for 4 years. I mean, 3.5 years now. So I don't need half of the stuff that I have. So I give away a lot of stuff. I'm always buying new dishes and stuff like that. So I give it away. So I do give away to lupus at least 4 times a year. So I know
Mhm.
I'm up there in the in that bracket because I give away purses and stuff like that. If they go out of style and I see another one, I give
Look,
away.
I'm about to get on your donation list.
Yeah. I know this. I really want to feed the homeless. I really want to do that.
Okay, that'll be good.
But I'm scared. I'm scared of COVID. That's my issue. I'm so scared of COVID. I didn't seen too many people with it. I seen the bad part of COVID, and I seen some that didn't have it. It's bad, and I'm just so scared of COVID that I don't want to be out there in them streets. But yeah, I have a.
Yeah, it's
What
still
before
going
we got
around.
online? What did I just tell you? Pink had a sale, 50%. I don't need nothing
Oh,
from Pink, but I ordered it anyway.
wow.
But yeah, you can fraud a little bit when it comes to taxes with the giveaways and stuff like that. But I, I want to say if you actually giving away like money, you have to show receipts if you're giving away money. But other than
Okay.
that, you don't. Hmm. You just got to have the
Uh-huh.
dates, and you got to make sure your dates add up. So it
All
kind of
right.
help us a little bit,
Yeah, it
just a little
absolutely
bit.
does.
Hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna play this last video before we wind down, and this is also a different perspective. And let's see.
This is going to be my last video on any of.
Girl, and it won't be because this is your content right now. So I gotta say something. I gotta play devil's advocate. I know everybody is a team Ray, and I'm team nobody. Okay, I believe both of these women make very good content, but as a card carrying lesbian, I got questions, and I think we all need to have questions. Okay, so at what point was it not a problem for you to post a video about you getting a divorce and then have the need to tell your whole story? Let me say this, and please get in my comments and tell me if I'm wrong, and I need the LGBT community on this video. Here's my thing. When you come out and you say something about somebody, especially in our community, baby, you got to have receipts. You talking about something ain't enough. You them screenshots, them emails, them everything. You got to come with the receipts. But because this person is an influencer, we're just willing to readily accept what's being said when there's not something clean in the milk. Let me keep it a band with you. One thing about women is we pay attention to the smallest details, okay? And as a person that's previously had to deal with homelessness, one thing about it is ain't nobody gonna put me back in that position ever again. And if somebody has messed with my money before, I'm surely going to make sure that I stay on top of it. And as a person that has a 6-figure business, tap in, okay? There's no way that you're not going to know what's going on with the funds in your, I don't, Rose, nothing, that don't mean nothing to me. Let's really be honest here, okay? As a businesswoman, I'm going to stay on top of not just what's going on in my house, but in my business. So let's move on. Also, the other thing, there is no way that none of my friends, not my best friends, are about to give my wife any, and yes, I am married. They're not going to give my wife any money and not let me know, or paying me and send it to my wife and not be like, well, yeah, she sent it. Something ain't clean in the milk. But what I know from being on that side of the game, if somebody is trying to get in front of something and somebody is trying to get their story out so they're not a part of whatever is going to go down. Because the thing about it is you can't testify against somebody if you married to them. Okay, catch that T. The other thing is that if I don't care about what's in your pocket. I really don't. But let's give the full story. And I feel like there's some pieces missing in this story. So I'm asking y'all come back to this video when it goes down. And when you find out Ray know way more or was involved way more than what's being said, come back to this video.
All right, that's another person saying Ray is not innocent just because she came out first. That she may be just coming out first just to get in front of it. That she may be involved in whatever's going down. So I just can't wait till it comes out. And this won't be the only thing that we talk about, but this is what we had on the agenda for today. But there will be other things, but we're definitely going to follow this to see how it plays out once Minister Lashandra comes forward and tells her side, and we see how. It won't be a year, like Miss Diva said, but we are going to follow the story. So on that note, that's all I have on the update for Minister Lashandra. and wife Rayshonda, who's now in Hot Girl Fall. Want to add anything? Want to add anything? Miss D?
No, I just, this story is just, again, this story is just, whew, I'm telling you, I really believe everybody is going through menopause, because these stories that's coming out, these women that's coming out on this internet, who Lord, EB, just talking about all kinds of things that they should keep to themselves. I just don't understand it. And being married, I'm just not into that. Move on gracefully. That's all I can say. Move on gracefully and let it be. Hey, we decided to go our separate ways. That's it. That's all. All of this coming out, and it's crazy. But on that note, the next time we come up, we would love to have somebody up here with us. So we'll drop that link and you guys come up here and we can discuss whatever you want to discuss about the story.
Yep. And as we close out, if you're gonna heal, just go ahead and heal. And that's all I have to say.
Yeah, it's definitely a hidden gender somewhere in there. It's definitely a hidden gender in there. And but I really, at first I said I didn't want to do this story, but then I said, because that book that we just closed drained us so much and took so much of our time, I just didn't want to do it again. But it's so many stories coming out, so we're gonna stay on this one. But I think we're gonna get on Jada too, because that story is interesting as well, because they've been broke up since they've been separated since 2016. And is that what she said? 2016.
7 years.
So yeah. So we'll get on some things, But my Cowboys playing tonight, so I got to go. Y'all know
All
how I am about my
right.
Cowboys. But I really enjoy you guys. With that being said, enjoy the rest of your night, and let's go Cowboys.
All right. And always remember, just the facts, ma'am.